Hi, I have no idea what to vlog about, so I'm going to vlog about my pet peeves. I'm Holly, by the way. So my number one pet peeve of this very moment, this very day, this very year, whatever, is when boys make girls go crazy. It drives me crazy. I mean, okay, so you're talking to a guy, and everything's going great, and you're flirting, and you're having that, like, flanter. Thank you, Geordie Shore. That flirty banter. Get it? Flanter. Okay, anyway. And everything's going great, and all of a sudden, he just drops you. Just drops you. Just like that. Just done. And then when you ask him, and you try to get an explanation, oh, that's another big one. When people do not give explanations. But back to this one. And then you see him out, and you go and you confront him, and they're like, "Oh, you acting crazy?" Da 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 da. Then maybe if he had picked up the phone, you wouldn't be acting like this. So guys, 75% out of the time, it's you who make us crazy. You do something shady, you do something sly, you do something that drives us a little bit bonkers, and it's like the end of the world. Okay, girls, I know that boys can be very, very frustrating. Heck, I know girls can be frustrating. People in general are frustrating. But let me give you a little piece of advice. Put the brakes on. If he doesn't answer your first 2 text messages, don't text him. For, I don't know how long. I haven't decided yet. But just don't text him. And eventually, he might come around. He might. I'm not saying that he will. Okay. I hate when people control people. Especially when friends control friends. I hate it. Oh my god, I don't get it. I'm not your slave. I'm not your family. I'm not your kid. You can't control me. Especially if it's a friend. And especially if it comes to my other friends. Because I am a very protective person. I have that motherly instinct in me. And I don't like when 2 of my friends are fighting and I have to be in the middle of it. And I constantly feel like I'm just hearing it from both sides. In this instance, I'm not hearing it from both sides. I'm mainly hearing it from one. I'm only hearing it from the other when something happens and they get brought up. But it drives me insane because I feel like I can't talk to either one. Because I feel like I just can't talk to them. And so I hate when people control people. Also, I hate gossip. I hate gossip. I hate it. Especially when it like gets me into trouble and I'm doing something right. And then someone's like, "Oh, well, like my parents, for instance. I will finally be doing something right. I'll be on the straight and narrow, and I'll finally be, like, pushing forward, and then something will happen, and it'll be, like, the end of the world. Like, it's the biggest deal. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, I hate when people don't answer the phone. You have a phone for a reason. Answer it. Or at least text me and tell me that you're busy. I don't want to keep calling and looking crazy. And then when people don't give explanations, when people just drop you, or when people are mad at you, and then when you make up, then they're like, "Oh yeah, you did this, this, and this, and that's why I got mad at you." Where was this when you were getting mad at me, or when I was doing it? So I hate being left out. I understand that I'm not going to be like in the loop all the time, but I hate standing in a group of people and having everyone else talk to everyone else, and then just standing there. Like, hello, I'm here too. Yeah, you see me? I know I may be small, but I'm still here. I'm not invisible. Don't have my cloak of invisibility. Harry Potter reference. What up? But I hate people right now. I really can't stand to be alone. I just can't stand to be around them. I can't. I just can't do it. They drive me insane. I thought I was going to blow my casket today. I was having such a good day, and then one of my friends made me mad, and then it just went all downhill from there. And I was like, oh boy, this is going to be a long day. And let me just tell you, it's been a long day, because it's been one thing after another, after another, after another. It's just like, very, very frustrating. Very frustrating. So, that's my pet peeves, and my little rant, and whatever else you want to call it. Alright. Bye. I will see y'all later. Have a nice evening.